Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. My name is Jim Cagnina, Senior Market Strategist, and I'm joined by our Senior Economist, the fabulous Tracy Shuchart. Did I say cart? I said it right, Tracy, aka Shy Girl. I have had a bad day today, man. Rough day.
It's all good, Jim. It's all good.
What's going on in the news cycle? What do we miss since during lunchtime?
So what did we miss? So we have well, right before we left, we got that news that the US and the EU close in on a 15% tariff deal, which got the markets very excited. And then we had Navarro come in just a few minutes ago and slammed the market down, but it's continued back higher, saying, kind of downplaying a EU deal and saying take it with a grain of salt. The markets seem to brush over that rather quickly, however. We also have Trump is going to sign 3 executive orders this afternoon. We don't know what they are on. And he is also going to announce an AI action plan. Markets seem a little bit excited about that, particularly the tech market. So we will find out this afternoon what that is going to be. And then, of course, just a reminder for everybody, right after the bell, we have Alphabet/Google, whatever you want to call it, and Tesla right after the bell.
All right, all right. It almost seems like this the Japanese framework, for a trade agreement with the 15% tariff. You buy some of our stuff and open up, let us sell some cars there. Is a blueprint for maybe a lot of different countries.
Yeah, I think that for the larger countries, it will be. I mean, he's already sent out letters to some of the smaller countries. We know Indonesia, or it was it Philippines got their tariffs lowered from 20% to 19%. So, but which is I
There
just
we go.
I just love that one. Yeah, so we'll find out. We'll find out what these executive orders are on. So just be prepared that we could get those announcements at any time this afternoon.
All right, all right. Well, let's talk about some of these markets. Let's start with the Bitcoin. What is going on with my favorite Bitcoin market?
With the Bitcoin. So, I think a lot, it's still kind of stuck in that range, right? And so I think that, we saw a lot of altcoins have sharp declines today, triggering kind of liquidations exceeding over 200 million. So, I think as altcoins fell, they moved, away from Bitcoin as well, perhaps. But it seems like, there was a lot of exuberance over last week's crypto week, the Genius Act. So, it's not surprising that we have seen a little bit of a pause here, but there's no huge reason for the sell-off today other than maybe a little bit of a thin liquidity and some high leveraged positions kind of moving out of that market.
Yeah, I mean the daily chart, we're in a consolidation range, right? The bottom of that range, starts around 116,750. The top of the range starts at around 126.90. And we've been in there for several days, going up and down. I drew a loosely fitting trend line just to kind of see what that looked like, and it actually kind of intersects nicely with some of these low wicks. So we'll keep an eye on that. And also, we have this target wick at 123,610 at the top. That was the high wick. That's a target wick for me. I kind of like to see that getting taken out if we could kind of jump up to the next level here. But right now, we're sideways bound. The moving averages are still sloping up nicely. I mean, nothing to complain about, but maybe starting to level off just a tad bit. Stochastics is confused. It's just tangled in love right now ever since, I don't know, the beginning of July. And again, there's some great targets here for the bulls and for the bears. Most notably, we've been trading below the session VWAP pretty much all day. We had a touch point above there. One candle close above, approximately 11. It's 11:30 candle to be honest with you, or to be exact. And we're kind of just hovering there right now. So we'll keep an eye on that VWAP, but it seems like sellers are kind of in charge, at least up until now. Tracy, I wanted to ask you about the Euro FX because that's another market that's kind of moving back in the upward direction.
Yeah, absolutely. And a trade, if we do get a trade deal, that's probably more bullish for 6E. And, we have to note that also this administration wants the dollar down. And since the euro is the most heavily weighted in that basket, it tends to move in opposite direction of the dollar. And so, we've had Eurozone data lately has been kind of better than expected, which is coming from a low bar, but still it's looking okay. Retail numbers have outperformed expectations, so that's a good thing. That said, we kind of have to watch, I think, that 120 area in the euro, because I don't know how far the ECB is going to let this go. They did mention that they would start getting a little bit worried or if we started getting over that 120 area. So certainly we need to keep an eye on that.
Totally makes sense. I mean, the daily chart, we had a nice long rally in this market, and then we kind of hit a peak here with this doji at the beginning of July, and we talked about this last time. And then a nice orderly sell-off, right? And we didn't quite get to the 38.1% retracement on the dailies, and we turned around. We turned around nicely. Moving averages turned around as well. And today, even, yeah, we've got a green candle here, and we have a big buyer's wick though at the bottom of it right now, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if this is a hangman or a shooting star or what kind of doji it is, or what kind of formation it is, but we are actually pretty close to some highs here. If you think about what's the highest close? The highest close we saw was again on that turnaround doji up there, one spot 185, and then there's that one spot two that Tracy's talking about. So it's certainly within reach. Stochastics are certainly driving up again pretty nicely to the positive side. Menthor Q levels for today, a lot of them have been met. We got that JAX 2 level at one spot 1825, I guess would be the next step if we get continuation on the upside here in this market and folks stop making statements on X. So we'll see we'll see if we get there or not. Um, let's shoot over to Nat Gas though, because that's also been a great story.
I know. Yeah, so obviously nat gas looks like death, but I do think we're getting near a tradable bottom. But let's talk about, why this is so negative right now. First, we have a cooler temperature forecast. We also have rising nat gas production and rigs rising, although we have rigs decreasing in for the oil sector. For nat gas, they have been rising over the last few weeks. We also have stockpiles are 6% above the seasonal average. We've had some issues with feed gas flows to LNG export terminals, and that is causing lower exports, obviously trapping landlocking that nat gas has nowhere to go. And so those are kind of the negative factors that have been weighing on this market for, the last week or so. That said, I think we definitely are near a tradable bottom. The two areas that I am looking at are 2 spot 848 and 2 spot 511. So those are my downside target areas to look to see if we get some sort of reaction off of.
Okay, very interesting. I went back in time a little bit to April anyway, and kind of like, all right, where's a real low at? And pretty much we saw that back in April, and that's almost right at that $3 even level, 3.007, about where it starts, but you could round it down. Didn't get there again on May. Market tried to get there. Nope, forget about it. We rallied. We had that pretty big gap there, a rollover gap, and then now we're just kind of 1, 2, 3 days in a row. Pretty negative candles. Moving averages are all sloping downward pretty negatively right now, and so we're approaching that possible double bottom. And penetration of that double bottom will get to Tracy's targets. So we'll see if that keeps going. So I'm a little bit bearish here on nat gas. Let's kind of really quickly here. We got a minute left or so. Let's talk about the Ripple XRP.
of the ripple. And so what we had, the SEC delayed Bitwise's XRP ETF launch. It's not canceled. It was approved, but they issued a stay order. And so that is affecting stable coins across the board today, but particularly XRP. Obviously, investors disappointed, but again, it's just a stay order for right now. It's not taken off the table, and so really, that's been the major catalyst for the sell-off today.
Did you think it's just a matter of crossing some T's, dotting some I's, and getting that thing going, or is there a real hiccup?
I think so. I don't see why not, because the SEC approved other XRP ETFs just last week, and so we'll find out what they haven't said yet. I don't know what exactly the problem is with Bitwise's XRP ETF, so we'll find out.
All right. Well, I'm going to call him and ask him, what is your problem here? And see what answer I get.
Do it.
Any event, that is today's Hot Commodities Report. Tracy, thank you as usual being here with me. My pleasure. And that's a wrap.
All right. See you in the chat.
All right. All right. OrderFlow Labs is in the house. We have working overtime today, XYZ, after his morning debut on NinjaTrader Live morning stream. And we have the one and only Nick for a tick joining him today. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How's everybody doing?
Good, Jim. How you been?
I like that hat, Nick.
Thank you. This was my Father's Day present. My first Father's Day.
Nice. Hoop. There we go. Awesome. Anyone in a trade right now?
I think we both are.
We both are. Yep.
Both are counter trend trading currently.
E.
I'm in a short of yes at 92s, hoping for the best because these buyers just do not seem to want to stop today. So we'll see how this works out. I've had a very good day, so I'm not going to be too greedy and also not looking to give too much back.
Yeah. So I hate to say this out loud because I don't want to jinx anybody, but and actually this won't be a jinx. This is the app. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if you saw Pharm's tweet about basically saying don't get caught long over 80. I think 80 was his number, 63.80. So it seems like you and Pharm are in alignment.
Yeah, I would say just looking at this and kind of watching even something as simple as the options activity today, I just weirdly feel like buyers are not necessarily exhausted by any means. I think they can continue to push this higher, but it feels a little bit offsides. I guess that's the analogy I'm going to use.
Yeah, got it. And you're doing the same thing, XYZ, more or less?
Yeah, I am short from 314s. I got half off at 290 though. So I'm holding on to these four for a break way lower or break even. Either way, we're going for a nice payday or nothing.
All right, all
I had
right.
to switch the hat. The chat just noticed the morning hat, the Bass Pro hat wasn't giving us much range. So I had to throw on the Space Jam.
I like that. That's going to make the difference for sure, because there's going to be a lot of traders seeing that Space Jam hat on the stream right now, and there's going to be some activity because of that.
They're going to market short. I know. Yep.
Yep. Good job. All right, guys. Well, best of luck. I'm going to pop over in the chat with Tracy, and good trading.
Well, buddy, you and I back in hopefully what is not a range. Yes, trading at the all-time high, NQ a kiss 100 points below it.
Yep. I was regretting covering. I wanted to hold on to 5, but I was like, I'm gonna cover half, and then it was going still. I was like, I think I screwed up, and now I'm like, thank goodness I covered.
Yeah, they just
This spot is everything
right
for
in.
NQ. If they hold overnight high, we are both cooked.
Yep.
But if they lose overnight high, we will be doing the cooking.
I think this could definitely fall back in range, but I also know if if this high gets run, my stop could get easily sent to 6,400.
Yeah, I'm protected now. I got that break even, so
Did you have a good day or good morning?
you know what? I wouldn't say it's good, but what is good is every single one of my morning trades was on the wrong side of the market. I was short, but I actually ended up still positive 1,200 bucks. That
Hey,
that's as good as it gets.
that's
So
how you can take counter trend trades and do it strategically.
I'm in a good mood over that for sure. That feels better than anything else, honestly. I was on the wrong side. Could
Yeah, I
still
think
be, but I mean, we got paid what, 4 lots for 23 points, 24 points already. And I'm in a position where the rest break even, or maybe I can take Kane to a steak dinner instead.
I
Kane, are
think
you short? You actually short right now?
Kane's definitely short.
It's the hat, I'm telling you. It's the hat.
Kane was probably the offer at 320s.
He said he's not.
He's not.
You remember that commercial back in the day with the Jordans? He's like, "Oh, is it the shoes with the Spike Lee?" With Spike Lee? It's like, "Is it the shoes? It must be the shoes." Well, it's the hat.
It's definitely the hat. Some hats just give you better vibes. And you're a big vibes trader as it is.
I am definitely a vibes trader. Are you guys gonna make the market stop moving again? We don't do it on purpose. I just don't know why they don't like us.
Yeah, they seem to just keep us in a range when XY and I are on together. So we'll hope for the best. Hopefully this range stops expanding currently and rotates back into value.
Yeah, we got enough range.
Yeah,
We've
we've
got
had
enough.
enough. I've had enough. Somehow had a very good day, just like XY. I think three out of my four trades were to the short side.
Um,
My runners got round tripped and then ran. They were in profit and they still got a couple
so,
ticks in profit, got ran for a loss. So if that
oh,
shows you anything about the move
it
with
was that
the
crazy
new
candle,
tariff
right?
announcement.
Was it a tariff? Was that a tariff announcement? Was that what that was?
Well, it was a tariff deal announcement, alleged deal
Uh,
that once again has somewhat been walked back by Navarro, apparently.
JK.
Said take it
He
with a
just
grain of
wanted some
salt.
range. He just wanted range expansion.
It's just Barron and his NYU dorm on Robinhood, man. Just moving the markets.
Dane, dangerous. That's funny. Thoughts on stop loss? Too close, stopped out too easily, too far. Um, I mean, that's tricky, right? Everyone kind of has. I always run tight stops, but I'm okay with getting back into trades. I don't I don't ever put break even unless the trade has already gone, right? And at that point, I've already taken profits if it's gone enough. And if I am putting a break even, it's because if it does come back there, I don't even want the trade anymore. If it comes back up here right now, it means overnight high has certainly held, and we're probably going to see prior day high. So that's the reason for this. I think a lot of my trading, I'm very risk focused in the way of when I'm entered, whatever size is based on the risk. All I care about is managing the risk because it is a cheat code. Once you do that, everything else opens up, right? Your winners will pay you heavily. And over time, it works out. So I don't really feel any sort of way about, oh, if it comes back and it took me out too early or this or that. My own data has shown that when I don't have as tight of risk, which is anything more than like 14 points, it doesn't, the equity curve isn't as good. But if I stay between single digits to like 12, 13 max, good things always end up happening. So losing unrealized gains, absolutely, because especially when you're playing with bigger size, you have to make sure you're being paid on it. There's this whole thing, it's like you'll never go broke taking profits. You will absolutely go broke taking profits because you have to mind your risk. If I'm losing like $1,500 per trade, there's no way I'm taking a $1,500 winner, right? Um, it has to be extensive. I see everything as a ticket. Every entry is like a ticket. I want to pay as little as possible. And if I've paid for a cheap ticket in the long run, every trade is the coin flip. In the long run, when I get the positive coin flips, I'm being paid a lot. But you do understand that you never know if you're going to win or lose. The only thing you can control is how much you lose when you're wrong and how much you can win when you're right. So, as far as risk, for me, it's always like if I haven't moved it to break even, which means it hasn't really gone that far, if it takes me out, it takes me out. But over time, I'm always like the equity curve always rounds out positively. Even today, like you guys saw in the morning, I was short side the entire time, right? Um, but I still ended positive after taking like three stops at VWAP. And the one of the shorts that worked was only half size. I couldn't get full size on because at the time I was on chat and I missed the entry that I wanted, and my risk had to have been like it would have been like 14 points or so. So I got half size. It was only a half size pay. Um, but yeah, if you manage risk, I mean, how can you? I think I had almost twice as many losers as winners. Maybe like, yeah, maybe a little less than twice, but still positive, and it's all because of that. But you can't control the outcome. So it's not like, oh, if there's money on the table, take profits. You'll never go broke taking profits. I think that's the biggest lie in the game. You got to make sure you're paid when you're right. And if you're not right, if it's not working out as the way you think, just cut it. It sucks and you know it.
Like,
Yeah,
so
so
I had to be,
that's my rant on
how was
that.
your first morning stream on NT Live go?
I thought it was fun. I had fun. The chat definitely moves faster, so it's harder to yeah, I on one of the shorts I did miss being able to go full size because I was on chat, but yeah, it's more fun, it's more interactive. Um
It's hard being a streamer boy and executing your real with your real money.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not really gonna find many shows out there where people are actually not just like meme trading, right? For the lulls and stuff, but actually putting on risk and, you know, not just gambling, I guess you can say. Um, we do our best, guys. You know, we try to keep the vibes light, and it's like a mixture of, you know, we take ourselves us taking ourselves not too seriously, but taking the trading part very seriously, right? So we'll joke around and we'll say stuff, but you know, at the end of the day, we're here to make money. So, I mean, on behalf of the afternoon crew, I know it's late in the day, but you know, we appreciate you guys being here. A lot of times the market will throw us a 20-point range. We try to be entertaining. We joke around. Um, so to help us out, please hit the likes or else Jim will yell at us. Leo is a bad influence.
Leo's the bad influence? I mean, he might be, but the three of us in the peanut gallery though are probably not much better because when he was gone, it wasn't like the show was suddenly the
I think
greatest thing ever.
I think the show will improve drastically like after summer trading's over and they actually give us stuff, right? Market ranges. Yeah, Leo, how many likes? How many likes for a new video? Haven't put one out in a while. Been pretty busy. I mean, they working me. So if you guys want a new YouTube Dom video or Twitter or whatever, please hit the likes and I will do it. It takes me a while to make them because I'm pretty bad at it. Damn,
Leo,
Leo,
you're sick.
you got COVID? Neil says, I'd pay a sub for XYZ vids. Well, luckily for you, they are free on YouTube.
Am I still a perma bear? I wouldn't classify me as a perma bear. I would call me a somewhat successful short bias trader. It has more to do with the velocity that short trades can reach very quickly.
Dude, 2022 was a time, huh?
It was.
Press sell and you've already TP'd.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
that
very
was my
over
favorite
this trade
environment.
though.
My favorite, I think my most profitable day types are trend days up because if you're on the right side, it's really hard to not make money
Hmm.
because it's so shallow. But it's weird because I hate them because holding it sucks. My favorite time was 2022 when you can just wake up and press sell, and in 20 minutes, you're turning off your chart.
That's what I was debating on doing this morning because I caught the short off 72 after the bell. And then I decided to babysit runners instead of just taking full profit and let them round trip me.
And some got some slippage.
And some slippage,
Yeah, it'd be like that. That
which
could
is
be
that
a
was
good beginning.
today was just against everything that I do normally as a trader for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I was just like because I think it was more that ES looked like it was lagging behind, so I kept like looking for more, and NQ was kind of meandering in that like 170 range, and it just
Well,
looked like it wanted to break.
yeah, I was hoping that NQ would do what ES was doing in the morning, and then it just didn't, and it dragged ES up with it. NQ was, I mean, they had like that double bottom and all that stuff.
Yeah, that low was, I mean, still it's still there,
It's still there, yeah.
and
I mean,
it
I think it's
haunted me
there to
this morning.
stay. It's there to stay.
I guess we're probably not going to revisit that unless yeah,
There's a
there's no
lot
chance.
of buying up here. That's if we I think if we can crack overnight high right now, all of these buyers are gonna sell out. But that's
I
a
mean,
big if, huh?
have they already sold out? I hope so.
They look at all this buying. They're still lifting offer. It's
I
actually
know.
insane.
We can't get back inside the overnight high. ES is literally at the all-time high. What do we do?
Is ES at all-time high?
Yeah.
Oh. 300 likes, Dom video. We've got an hour to get it.
And we do naturally have Mag 7 earnings after the bell with Tesla and Google reporting. Sure, that'll be a very calm reaction.
Is it like 1:15 or my time? What is that? What is that? 4:15 Eastern or something like that?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if they staggered when they're reporting. Looks like Google right at the bell, Tesla 5 minutes later, and IBM also reporting 10 minutes after the bell. I'm really getting over this short, man. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, I'm in a more relaxed position here because I
Losing
took
half
profit
on.
already. That's the beauty of NQ, but also it's just not clean. ES moves. I mean, if you look at ES's move through the day, right? They came back up into the old range and built it out and held super clean for a double distribution and then are making another one. NQ just one big old node and then left it and then started partying. It's way way more sloppy than ES.
We're building a lot of positive delta right here.
Gary. Yeah, there's so much buy delta.
Yeah, and ES too.
Then you knock it off for a second. Thanks, DC. We
Oh God.
appreciate it. Dude, who's sitting there on ES, man.
I don't know. And I don't like what NQ is doing.
That that node is just getting real big there on ES.
Yep.
Not a fan. There's a lot of, yeah, there is a lot of buying. Jeez.
Just a little bit. Was it casual
All-time high buyers.
3,000 positive delta right there? Trying to do
All
rough
right, well,
math looking at this.
ES is definitely to blame for this.
Like I can't even get 5 points on the short. Like, come on.
He was just standing there menacingly. Yeah.
Leo asks, Nick, what's the bull case for Google? Well, likely would be something, something, something AI, and more companies saying that they're going to utilize AI or something, something like that. It's the extent of my
Wow, it's like you were in the
tech
boardroom.
knowledge these days. We're seeing positive use cases for AI, so we're going to lay off more people. Something like that.
Okay, this is hilarious. Check this out. Ken says there's a guy selling gamma levels, delta footprint, hedge pressure, etc. So I watch him trade live and he's using an EMA rainbow.
Leo, there's probably some analyst that wrote something like that as well. That is actually really funny though, XY. Using every trick in the book, but then using the
And
EMA.
then you've got like some squiggly lines on your chart.
Speaking of which, did I see you draw a crayon line earlier?
I did, and as we suspected, it didn't work.
Don't eat the crayons. I can't even draw them. I try and then I'm like they get
Yeah,
invalidated
check
so
this out.
quick, even on
All
long
right,
time frame stuff.
let me put you on game, Nick. Check this out, dude.
Are you gonna draw a little bull flag or something
Right here,
there?
right
Bull
here, right
flag?
here, right here.
Looks like a bear.
I'm pretty sure this is a line. So we've got the line break, the retest, and then we're gonna hit TP right here for one, maybe some around here, and then the rest at 0. But yeah, check this out. We've got the trend line, we've got the break. It's the this is a bear flag, right? Because we're going down. It's a bear flag. This is the one. This is the line.
Yeah, I guess that would be a bear flag technically.
Yeah, I'm breaking out the proprietary line as a sneak peek. When Nick and I, really dial this in, we're going to charge sub fees to
Yeah.
access.
But you need to also give it a very cloak and dagger type name so that it sounds way more complicated than it is of what this is actually drawing. And then you can sell it.
Yeah, we'll think of a name. But yeah, as you guys can see, this it's free money. This line is working right now. XY drew the trend line, so bulls are safe now. The gaslight line, yeah, we can. I mean, we can call it the
Speaking of
model.
gaslighting gurus, did you have to, since you did the morning show today, did you have to structure your day today into 4 separate 6 hour days?
Oh, yeah, what I did was I manipulated time and space. And I'm actually on my fourth day right now.
So
Subscribe
you're saying you've already
to
stacked up 3 days in a row
Nick and
today.
I will teach you how to do these things in our private room. Have you guys seen that video, by the way? Come on, chat. Tell me you guys have seen the video of that one dude
I could
talking
watch that
about
video every day. Still laugh.
how he's manipulated time to have 3 days in a day or something. And you're a fool for thinking a day is 24 hours. Yeah, Leo, it's proprietary. We're working on it. We're gonna sell a Discord based on it. TBD. Just gotta
Yeah,
dial in
so while
something.
everyone else is trying to trade the RTH open to RTH close, XY has already had 4 trading days.
I'm
And
trading the next FOMC already.
And if you think he doesn't break up the 5 minute opening range into separate 1 minute opening range,
You've got 132nd opening range. I've broken it up into 10.
he's gotten it three, and he's already traded 2 trading sessions in that time. I can't even say that with a straight face.
This is what we have to do when we're stuck in. This is not even a 20-point range.
No, we've literally just been
This is a
wicking
10-point range.
2 ticks in ES back and forth.
Why would they do this to us, chat?
If we lose this little node, though, it could get fun.
Yeah, guys, if you guys want to sign up with Leo, we have a proprietary price modeling as well. It's 5,000 a month or 10,000 for the year. So if you're not really too sure if you want to do it, try it on a month basis for 5,000. How many opening ranges does it take to get? We haven't had power hour since we started the show, guys,
Yeah, we really haven't.
in August, hopefully.
Still
Edgar,
fun.
I'm gonna get a stroke trying to read that. All right, guys. Okay, since everyone's so riled up over the price modeling, we'll do 10K a month, 5K for the year. How's that? 10K for the month if you're not too sure, you want to try it first, the 5K for the year. Oh, you need a weekly price? No, 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 no. So what we've done is we've manipulated time and we made the week into multiple weeks. So we
Yeah, that's
decided to just look, if you buy a month, it's gonna be you really get 3 months. So you're
yep.
in profit as soon as you check out.
So the ROI you're getting in 1 day is worth the price of a year.
Literally free money.
Yeah, so you stack that up over 3 months. That's your lunch.
Stack that up over 3 months. You own Leo's house.
If you guys don't get the inside joke here, there's a video and it's actually kind of
I
hilarious.
really hope you guys have seen that video. It's so good. You can Google like manipulate time interview, and you're gonna see this dude that looks really red. I don't know why he's red, but that's the
Yeah.
guy you want to watch.
I can't.
Why are these like crazy um entrepreneur podcasters always so red, man? I don't know.
I have no idea. Why are there so many of them too?
Have I seen the parody of that dude who has like 7 pairs of headphones? No.
No, I gotta find that one.
Oh, Nick, please.
Can we just break this?
Just
Everybody just
market sell.
yeah, just even in the sim accounts, like just the thought that counts. Just smack the ask.
If you like being happy, hit market sell. Look at all this delta. Okay, well, ES just needs to leave this node behind. They need to just do it. Hey, look at that. Ask and you shall receive. Unless they bid this overnight high. John, I don't have it up, unfortunately, on this, what is it called? Workspace? More likes. Yeah, please. More likes. See, we didn't get enough, and then they just bid this
And they
thing up
bid
again.
right back into the node.
ES just tested that low volume area, and I hope that's not the final decision. Or else we're certainly cooked. Absolutely cooked.
I have a feeling I'm cooked regardless.
Yeah, at least they're really trying to sell this thing on ES now, but ran into a brick wall. Okay, Neil, I don't know about that second that second video you're talking about. I haven't seen that one. Ran into EMA Rainbow. Ah, man, gotta delete those. I manipulated time to get cooked 4 times today.
If someone could manipulate time and just fast us forward at this point to MOC so that we can actually move potentially, that'd be great.
MOC might just actually be stuck in this range. Yesterday's
Yesterday was.
MOC was like if even 10
No,
points, right?
the sell didn't come till after the bell.
Looked real good for a second there.
Did.
I think that might have been the nail in the coffin though.
Yeah.
They pretty much tapered into that. There wasn't too much volume for NQ. Unless they can do it again with some volume. I've already traded MOC today. All right, can they put in some volume now? Reset this DOM here. Were you able to take any profits on that short yet? No, huh?
Was I know? Wrong account.
I get level 7 tomorrow. Can we get a like check? Someone in the chat. Where we
Oh,
at?
we are sitting at 164 likes with 508 people currently watching this range bound activity. If you could all do us a favor of please smashing the thumbs up button, it's greatly appreciated from XY and myself. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with us in this, hopefully, what is not going to be a lackluster rest of your afternoon. But we appreciate you being here.
Milk. 500 people are here to watch this 10-point range with us. That's nice. Also, only 160 likes. Why do they hate us?
Leo, you can't like it 44 times. That's an even number. Try again. One more.
That's the problem. Everyone's liking it an even number of times. Ed Milet. How do you even say that? That's the guy? That's his name? I'm gonna watch more of his stuff.
I would pay for a subscription
They
to
should get him on
Xbox.
NT Live. They should get this guy on NT Live.
Literally would watch, listen to, I'd run through a wall for that guy.
Nasdaq Ninja. I manipulated time and got stopped out before I placed my entry.
Guy
But you
is,
have to do it right. That me and Nick will get you guys sorted on that once we fire off the paid course.
we're ready to defy, to break the laws of physics, to
If you do it
manipulate time and
wrong,
space, to have more time in our
you're gonna
days.
hit DLL before you even trade. So be
Yep.
careful. Who would have thought another NT stream with a 15-point range? Yep, yep, yep,
We killed volatility, Dio. I'm sorry.
yep.
Dio, I thought we were just going to trade, you and I were just going to trade the open and then not come back until M period.
I don't think
That's the goal. That's the dream.
Dio only takes a break on that 1 hour maintenance, right?
Basically.
Yeah, that's tough.
He has found a way. Like I'm pretty sure that actually might be Dio in the videos that we're talking.
Dio is the guy
I'm pretty sure
manipulates
Dio
space
knows how to
and
manipulate time and space himself because he's always trading.
He's definitely gonna buy our course when we run that up. He's definitely gonna buy. He needs more trading.
Here we go. Come on.
They need to put in volume this time.
Yeah. Like Is it so much to ask for NQ just to return to the IB high?
That'd be nice. I wouldn't complain. What time frame to use in a 3 in 1 day? Oh, that's proprietary. We won't. It's not even called time frames. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna.
When
It's
you
gonna
when
be
you have
something
found a
else.
way to manipulate the 30-second opening range into three separate 10-second opening ranges, you basically can trade on any time frame you want.
Yeah, we're not
There's not even
talking
a
time
time frame that
frames.
exists.
We're speaking in astral planes. Yeah. Yeah, get your wallets ready, guys. It's gonna be 20,000 for the month or 5,000 for the year. That's the price model. Every time I bring it up, it's gonna increase in the monthly price, but the yearly price will stay.
Yeah,
How much
the
for the
real
Space
question is
Jam
being
hat?
asked. How much is your Space Jam hat?
I think I got it for like $8 somewhere. Um, I liked it so much I bought two. So there's one that's fresh in the packaging just in case something happens to this one. Well, they're putting in some volume.
Yes, just does not want to move off its node.
Yeah, what's the S's problem?
We have an edge alert from Jim
Russell.
that the RTY is currently trading at weekly highs, up 1.25% on today's session.
Can we blame this on the Russell?
I mean, you can find a reason to blame the Rusty for just about anything bad in life that you want. Just blame the Rusty. Because all the good companies eventually move out of it into the S&P.
Fell off my bike and scraped my knee. This is because of the Russell. Okay, look. It's gonna happen. And it's gonna happen right now. Dude, they are 34, 68, 50. They are still lifting offer down here. They're not just absorbing on NQ. They're literally buying at ask. Which means if we can get under them, then we can really go. But seems like a tough ask right about now. We're under the offer lift. So a good amount of buying just got set off sides here lower.
If we break
Yeah.
this, I may just cover all of it on the flush. Just really over this.
I feel for you. You haven't even been able to take anything off. I've just been sitting pretty.
It looked real promising there about 2 minutes ago.
And until they crushed our dreams. Well, they're building the volume now, finally, for the first time on this lower range. I think the trend line was really messing with us. As soon as I drew it, the market was like, okay, never mind. But I deleted it. So we're good.
That's what you can do.
12 minutes till end period already.
Already? Oh, geez, it is.
Yep, yep. Time flies when you're stuck in a 10-point range. Mike, I can't draw any more trend lines. I don't think good things happen when I do. So I might have to cut that out of the game. No more
What
trend
you
lines.
could do is continue to draw them and then post on
When they
Twitter.
work?
Well, just no, just start posting trend lines because people, whether they work, not work, doesn't matter. People are just gonna. It's just engagement farming. But yes,
Look
you
at
can
that
draw them
buying on
after the fact.
ES at the, geez,
I'm getting
a
ready to.
thousand lots at the 88.50.
I'm really ready to
What
exit.
is even, what's a regression line?
I don't know. It's in those drawing tools that I don't understand how to use.
I'm only interested in that alien indicator.
It's a regression channel. Yeah, the The alien abduction one. That is like
The
my
alien
new favorite.
abduction long setup.
That is the greatest
The greatest piece of
TA
TA
I've
we've
ever
ever
seen.
seen. Imagine being the guy who made it for the first time. Like he's literally drawing it and he's ready to post it. And you just look back at the masterpiece and you're like, this is the one.
Yep.
I'm going to post this and the internet's gonna love it.
Isn't there? Yeah, because there's like Fibonacci circles and things. So you could totally do the alien abduction. It's great. I mean, I'm sure these concepts and tools and random drawing tools work. I just have no idea how and what they function. What is their purpose?
Yeah, there's a million ways to skin the same cat. Honestly, guys, if whatever you're doing works, don't let anyone tell you shit.
I tell you what doesn't work is watching and hanging out with us on this stream and not and expecting us to not stay in a very tight range for hours.
Sellers have failed us again.
I guess Leo and I got a good trade on Monday, but it did come kind of late into that stream.
Monday.
We had the liquidation.
Oh, yeah.
Well, ES did. NQ just did not want to cooperate.
I think no, NQ did
It
liquidate too,
pulled
didn't it?
back, but it was like still lagging behind ES. Like all week, I guess since Friday too, maybe in a couple days last week. It just feel like there's a little bit of a they're not exactly correlated, and it's kind of frustrating. That divergence is driving me nuts.
Didi says a fib spiral on your chart and listen to Black Sabbath backwards and your account goes to zero instantly. I think I will be transported into the shadow realm if I did that. It has to be some sort of spell. All right, can this be it?
No, they're going to keep us in the range till our mercy.
Are they going to close right here?
Where are we going to close?
I think it's because we don't have enough likes in the chat, man. I'm telling you. I even did a hat switch, took off the robe. I've done everything I could. You know what's scary?
Please don't say skin the cat. What do you want? Okay,
He
makes
wants us to
tigers
say skin the
nervous.
tiger.
I mean, yeah, we're not saying hunt. Like, I guess there's a million ways to hunt the tiger.
All right, check this out. What happened to my thing? Huh? Copy?
Why is that a term? Someone go on the Google machine and tell me why skin a cat is the term. I'm
Yeah,
sure
honestly,
there's
I
something
have no
terrible
idea either.
associated.
It's kind of violent. Yeah, I agree. I have no idea. But check this out. Check this out. I got
Are
something
you
for you.
you're drawing more crayons?
Look, you know what this is? This is the flag and then get absolutely obliterated to the upside at some point. I think we're gonna get cooked.
Have you tried zooming out until it makes your trade look like it's going to be in your favor? Like zooming out and drawing it on different time frames until it eventually works.
You do it wrong. I actually just keep averaging down to move my entry until it's good enough.
There you go.
All
And
right,
then
all
you
right.
get out for a 2 tick profit.
You know what, guys? While we're here, I'm gonna do a little bit of DA. You know what I'm saying? What do we got here? We got this. No, that ain't it.
And,
Uh,
and never delete a crayon. Wasn't there somebody that did that on X for a while?
what?
Basically, you just had trend lines on all time frames and never did, like a single one. And
So every
it
time
looked
it
like
touches one,
what was
which
that
is like
game?
every five
What's
minutes, you're like,
what's the
see?
game where it has like the balls and like the cup and all the sticks in it? I
I
cannot
don't
remember what it's
remember. I
called.
know what you're
Somebody in the
talking
chat
about.
knows what I'm talking
I
about.
know what you're talking about.
Or you have to pull one out, and you can't. Whoever pulls the one that makes all the balls fall to the bottom, whatever game that is.
Guys, all
Pick up
right.
sticks. Is that really what it's called? Is that the one I'm thinking of?
Yeah, pick up sticks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Nick, I think I've seen our future. This looks like this right here. Let me show you. This right here. Right here. You see this?
It looks like that pattern has already been broken.
It looks like it's going to happen here.
Sure, we'll go with that correlation.
If my TA is correct. Market's so slow, I can do all this drawing for no reason, and the market hasn't even moved. Like nothing has happened.
Yeah, I believe this trade has basically been 2 to 3 points in profit for the last 30 minutes. Now that I'm taunting that fact, it's probably going to run my stop, which will be your short signal.
Um, no, I think I'd rather just have it work now. I need to find a way to TA it lower.
Okay, so TA it lower. What could we
I need
do?
to TA it lower.
You just start drawing some support and resistance lines.
Orchestra says this is the trading comedy duo. I didn't know that. Yeah, when
Well,
nothing's happening and working, we have no choice but to try and be funny.
yeah, I was going to say, welcome to the Trade the Close here on
Yeah,
NinjaTrader Live, where when we are stuck in a range, it just comes down to us talking about random
being
things. And
being
today,
clowns.
it's technical analysis,
Please
not
hit the
good
like.
technical analysis.
Please hit the like also, or they'll kick us off the show.
Yeah, if you missed it 2 weeks ago, I think Stowe and I were talking about raising domesticated ducks. So
Is that how this whole thing started? I just see Stowe posting ducks on Twitter.
I
And
think
I'm just
that's
like, what
where
did I
it started
miss?
on our stream. We were talking about raising chickens, and someone said, "No, you got to get in the duck, like the duck game." And we went down the rabbit hole that apparently that's a thing.
Honestly, big rotisserie is saturated. You got to start big duck.
Can we just leave this range for everyone's sake?
We've come full circle back to the ducks.
Have you
Small
guys ever
caps
tried
slash penny
trading
stocks.
small
No.
caps or penny stocks? I have
Uh-uh.
not. It was never a trading time or whatever. I had always just traded like long only mega caps and things like that, just buy and hold forever. Never got into the small cap game. When jumped straight into short dated options like every other genius that starts their trading career now.
Can you please let ES know that we're done moving up?
They shifted the point of control to 89, sir.
Oh my, it's literally a straight line poking out of the profile.
Like they built all of this volume up here. So this would be, if we lose this, we're gonna have some fun. If we don't, you and I are probably screwed.
Well, even sitting in profit, I feel screwed right now. Even having taken half my position off in profit, I feel quite sad.
And for all of our lovely friends and family hanging out with us here today in the chat, there is a poll. And I'd love to hear from you guys. Is the high of the day in, or will ES make a new high into the close here? Let us know.
You want to know what's not cool?
This entire
286 is
trade that
on
I'm in,
NQ, has 150 lots absorbed on the bid, and someone just lifted 100 plus on the offer. Perhaps we will not be trading under overnight high because of that guy right there.
I think it's going to go. I think I'm going to get, my stop's going to get tagged. And I'm going to get violently stopped out to the upside. I'm on
Stowe,
team. I'm probably going to make a new high here.
Stowe, turn this thing off and back on for us, will you? Go into the server room. Joby, what volume profile indicators are you using? This is an intraday RTH profile, and then the blue and the red volume profile is a leg to leg delta profile. Mine is set for 50 points, so it will reset every 50-point rotation. As you can see, downside has not been able to capture 50 points, so it has a reset.
So the
Yes.
question for everybody is, since you're hanging out and watching the stream, are your toes currently in the sand? Because I really hope they are, sir.
Oh, he's doing the Furu laptop at the beach kind of thing.
Yeah. Like, like this is my life basically.
Yeah.
In it for 5 minutes, made whatever.
Made 25K in 5 minutes. So I'm waiting at the beach until my appointment at the Lamborghini dealership.
Yep.
How many
All it
times
is
did
is
you
just
blow
like a
your
picture
account
of
when you were
the.
starting? Ooh. You guys ever seen that interview where the guy just goes more and more? Um, yeah, when I started, it was cash accounts, right? I think props weren't really that. We had like Top Step, but I really didn't discover it yet. This was like 2021, right? Early 2021, so it wasn't that big of a scene. So, um, I say probably about like two cash accounts, and then I started discovering prop. So luckily, my tuition was a lot cheaper afterwards because of prop. And how many of those did I blow? I don't even think I can count that high. Can't possibly count that high. But there's a story I always tell. It's my first cash account, um, first time trading futures, which technically is like the first time actually trading, right? Day trading and not options and stuff like that. I loaded in 1800 and in a week it became close to 14,000. It was like $13,000. And I was like, this is so easy. I might as well kit out my GT3 right now for next month, right? And then the next week it went to zero.
Yep. Mine's very
So
similar to that.
I don't even think it was a week. It was probably 3 trading days, to be
Yeah.
honest. It just went to
I,
zero because I'm like DCA, average down. It always works, whatever. And then yeah.
it was
Uh
10K to 20K and then 20K to zero in about a span of about a week.
speed ran it. What got you to turn the corner? I mean, just time in the game, right? Time, studying, um, yeah, all that stuff that, we all do. Eventually, you do get sick of your own shit too. So everyone has a different tolerance for that. For me, it's like I learned through the pain, and a lot of times, like I would think to do something, and I'm like, oh, I remember what kind of pain this brings me, and I just won't do it. I might even do the opposite. Um, yeah, that's a lot of, introspective thinking and stuff. Like a roulette table, let it ride. That's what I'm doing with the. So I had 8 lots up here, and I covered half. So these four they're riding or it's break even. Like that's it. Um, there's no way I'm covering this. So to me, my access is so good. I'm not willing to let it go for like 25 points. Absolutely not. If I have access this good, it's like each lot is a ticket. And I got these tickets for so cheap that, you know, to really realize the edge, you got to let them play out, right? When you're wrong, count the losses. When you're right, don't count the winners. Um, Trading on the OC Ferris wheel. Stowe, what are we at in the likes? We're trying to bribe people with a Dom video. I don't know if it's working. Me and Nick have just been telling jokes. We even had to bring up the manipulating time and space guy.
Yep.
So
So
that's how
it's
you
going
know we're
well.
we're we're deep in the bag right now. We're deep in our bag.
And Q's
Also,
joined
Stowe,
polyester.
um, we're working with the black cherry today. Use code STOW15 for 85% off. You only pay 15% of
Oh,
the price. Yeah, it's
did you
reverse.
did you buy the cans or did Stowe is that the one Stowe sent you?
No, Stowe sent me like
Cans?
$60 worth of element stuff because I was too cheap to try it.
So Okay, then I guess question for Stowe in the chat. Stowe, do you not do the powders? Am I the weird one that buys the assortment
This
of
guy
powders?
also, he sent me the variety cans and sent me a whole pack of the powders in every flavor.
Because the
So
powders you can dilute a little bit. You can change it. You can
I'm
you
loaded up. I'm loaded up.
now I'm questioning like should I get a can just to see like what does the salt content taste like when I don't
Oh,
mix the water
dude, no, the
myself.
cans. You haven't had the cans?
I've never done the cans.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah.
I may have to go get some.
I haven't done the powder yet because I'm getting through these cans and I'm enjoying the cans.
So
So,
when you get the powders, I'm telling you, because like you were saying, you get those cold, brisk winters in Southern California. Got to try the chocolate salt with some hot water. It's actually great.
yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. I like hot drinks, man. Like especially when it's like in the morning or like when it's a little chilly.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, Santa Stowe hooked me up. One day he just hit me up. He's like, "Hey, you got the same address?" I was in Vegas actually. It was while I was in Vegas. I wake up and I see a message from Stowe. You got same address? I was like, "Yeah, why, what's up?" And he's sending me something. And then happens to be a really heavy package.
So
Like
NQ
NQ
is
is
going.
going down, but ES is like, no, I don't wanna.
Is the gamma in the room with us?
What's up, Nautilus?
It might be.
Please hit the like, Nautilus, so that we can. I might just take two off here instead of just one, because, jeez,
We got to get one push in
I
ES. Like this is
grinded for this.
pathetic. We're losing the node. Like,
Dude, we have been in this short since before Jim brought us in.
yeah, I was in the short in the green room like right after we were turning on our cameras to get set up.
Oh yeah, we were flat getting into the green room. We were both
Yeah.
flat. Yeah. If you're not in a trade, would you have entered short? No. If I was on a trade, I wouldn't even open a new position at this time, because we're so close to market close. Gamma indicates ES should be going down too. Well, I've never believed in gamma, but today I will. Been in the short for 3 days. Gary, you manipulating time?
Yeah, that's but XY for you. That's basically like a week.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
I
we've
mean, if
already
this
wasted
short,
2 of your days in the short.
yeah. I've already celebrated 2 birthdays while we've been sitting in this trade. If it were not for time structurally, I would, yeah. Um, a new high, failing to extend after putting in this much volume, right? Seeing this node here and all of this effort on the buy side. If we were to slip under this and then get back into overnight range and start building lower, which we have been ever since we slipped back in. If you look at any piece of order flow, you can see that. Then yeah, I'd definitely take this short. It's very similar to the dead body setup. You always need offsides volume for it. So yeah, I would take the short if it wasn't like an end of day thing. I've only so I was only willing to sit in it and not take any profits in that range because I already took half of it off. If not, I would have just I get squeamish. I would have covered the whole thing already for whatever profits it was and called it. All right, I'm gonna chase a cover up there. So I'm down to 3. I'll go down to 2. Um, David, I don't think anyone on NT Live trades sim. We are actually strictly forbidden to trade sim. So not a massive imbalance. Yeah,
Oh,
Jeff,
I'm gonna
you
cover
speaking
this.
in hieroglyphics right now. I don't even know what that means. Dead body setup. It's a liquidation play based off of trapped volume. The bigger, the better. This is live charts. This is live charts. Yep.
Possibly with a small delay given the stream to YouTube, but
Nick, you've
Uh,
got old fans. Talking nearest strike gamma.
I mean, the nearest gamma is going to be 2 points lower, which is terrible for my short.
I actually regret taking two off. I wish I was holding on to three right now.
They're literally going to make me sit in this all through L period, all through M period, and then the algo will decide my fate or make me frustrated enough to just close it before.
That's why I see where's Kane. I need to buy his stops to take us higher. Kane's stops are at low of day, so make sure you market sell to get there, and then you can buy it. Yeah, I mean, Sudheimer, M. Sudheimer, we don't really feel obligated to get into a trade per se, but sometimes we do want to give content. It is a driving factor, but um, yeah, no, I wouldn't say we really trade outside of our usual stuff too much. If we are taking a narrow range trade, the stop is also narrow, stuff like that. So paper hands XY. I'm telling you, JD, there is no one that you've ever seen with more paper hands than me. That's why I have to trade with certain size so that I can scale out and then feel okay. And then my risk has to be tight to make it make sense. Because I suck at holding trades, dude. Um, do we trade live every day? Monday through Thursday, we're on. Yep. Stowe. Yeah, Stowe's lying, guys. It's actually off screen. He's never not in a trade. This guy he is trading 23 hours a day. Yeah, Stowe, actually you're not trading Globex lately, huh? Stowe used to literally make money 23 hours a day. And then
Yep.
he stopped trading Globex. That was when he ran
Granted,
his Top Step account up to 100K.
he he like stopped trading Globex at the exact time that vol kind of fell off a cliff too, because there were a lot of great Globex sessions during that time. So I mean, I don't know how he did it, but it was crazy to watch. I got to say that.
So
I still don't have the patience for Globex, even when it was moving sometimes like it does when we get some volatility driven events. I see that spread on the NQ DOM and I'm like, nope.
Sudheimer says, I suck at holding positive trades. I can watch it forever being negative. I'm the opposite. If I'm in heat on a trade, I just hate it right away. I'll literally close it. So I'll use the reverse button since Fatfish, I think we need more likes for this short to really pan out, man.
Would love to see us lose this 87s.
They're still building volume downside, so that's okay.
7 minutes until the algo.
Can I explain why I got into the short? Okay. Well, we breached the highs, so that's always going to be interesting. We had a day that had huge potential to just be a range day, but they kept poking price higher. We breached it at the time, um, two exhaustive pokes, two attempts. And then they went higher and they fell right back down after they cleared that little exhaustive range. And so now there's two things structurally. This was the 50% up here, the high. It might be to the tick. It's the 50% IB extension, which I keep track of for potential reversals. Um, so the 50% IB extension was here. And at the time, we were so extended from the 9 EMA that, price always finds its way back or the EMA meets it. Either way, those components all put together, especially with the order flow showing like every time they poke higher, it's exhaustive, it's exhaustive. We get in, I think I had like a 10-point risk, like 10-point risk, yep, 10 or 9. You get in, and if it works, you get paid a lot because I targeted a move back to the nine for any first take profits. So that was about 24 points. So I took four off at 24 points and I held the four for like 90 minutes now. And I finally took two more off after we climbed lower. I do regret taking two off instead of one and holding on to three right now, because ultimately that was the plan. But this is a testament to why I suck, absolutely suck at holding trades because, well, the plan is if we do go into overnight high, we're at least going to get to these MGIs, right? But I peeled off two prior. So mistake on my part. Even if it holds here, it's deviating to the plan. Yes, good point. Why not trail your stop? I usually do. I think it's because these I'm more I mean, I had eight loss in the trade. I want to be able to take advantage, really take advantage of it because I took profits on six of the eight already. And I want the last few to really, really pay for the idea, because it's in play right now. But seeing as it's almost algo time, I will trail this.
I may just flatten out.
Oh, ES is still in that node, huh?
Yeah, I have not got the move NQ did, which sucks.
Yeah, NQ is 40 points down.
It's the same thing that I was kind of looking for, I guess this morning, where NQ and ES just a little divergence, and ES just does not want to play ball.
Yeah, I think that's like the trade-off with ES. It just the idea works out so much more slowly, but all at the same time it moves so much cleaner. So it's kind of like a pick your poison. So yeah, I don't think I took any heat, but it's a very rare occasion. That's why I keep my stops really tight because the good ones I don't really take heat. And if I am taking, you know, 8, 9 points of heat, it's probably not going to be good. So usually my stop isn't too far from there. What points do you use percentage for trailing stop? I don't use any percentage or points for trailing stop. I do it structurally. So in a way where if I'm looking at the DOM and in this case, I see buyers attempting somewhere and failing, um, to me, that should be the hold point, right? They shouldn't get continuation from there. So I'll trail it there. Or if it's Heikin I'll trail like this. If it shows me blue, flips back red, well, this should continue. It did poke a new low, so they shouldn't, coming back through here now, I don't want it anymore. If anything, it would be like a long entry. So I find those spots. I mean, I'm out of the trade now.
I closed it.
Yeah, so
It's
that's
gonna
how
run.
I
It's
trail
gonna
it.
go. So took 2 points, and I'm frustrated with that really long trade that went nowhere.
90 minutes, we were in that. Yeah.
Yeah, another example of why. I mean, I trade ES some days, but I still always will trade NQ. There's a great reason why this trade could have fully played out trading the Nasdaq, the move. Excuse me.
Fully. Yeah. With scales along the way and stuff. Where to where to learn? Midas, where to learn XYZ strategy? Well, I think the closest thing would be like the videos I have on YouTube, but they're just like small instances of setups and executions. Um, I will never have a course because I'm too lazy to make one. Um, but yeah, I mean, any exposure to me, you can pick up things along the way. Y Vault, you could be unless you're paying for data, I think TradingView has like a 10-minute delay. So that could be why. Cannot find my YouTube. Production can post it. You just click on that Twitter link up there that production posted, and the YouTube link is in the Twitter link. Yeah, Stowe, I've live streamed plenty on here, and I think I've been live streaming twice a week in OFL for like 3 years now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you are the OG streamer boy at this
Streamer
point.
boy.
You stream more than I do.
Yeah. twice a week in OFL for 3 years now, streaming. So
All right, folks, we are 30 seconds away from the MOC algo. We're both flat. I kind of feel good about that since this trade did not play out. I have no interest in holding for what is likely a push into 395s, 63.95s, excuse me.
you've conjured Leo like a demon. You say streamer boy, and Leo
Attention
gets conjured
traders,
up.
it's algo time.
Leo, you need to stream more. And you also need to change your Twitter handle.
I think so what we're working on, guys, this is they might kill me for this too. This is very, very hush hush stuff. Me, Nick, Leo, and Stowe are working on a super private Discord where you guys can trade with us and learn from us. But you'll never know if we're kidding or not. So if we give any analysis, you don't know if it's a joke or if it's for real.
I can say if I say it, it's probably going to be a joke. Oh,
Kind of like in here.
yeah.
Yeah, Gary.
It's like just follow the buttons. That's about the only thing real that's a part of the stream. I feel like the buttons we press.
So I am literally never joking. Yeah, that's the thing. So
Yeah, Stowe
that's
actually
our way
that's
of
true.
having sustainability because if we make bad calls and bad judgments and stuff, then we can say, hey, that was a joke. But if it's good, then it was for real. How does Jim allow y'all? Hey, see, that's what we wonder every single day. Cancel that Discord unless over 300 likes. Guys, please.
Yeah, if you want to learn how we manipulate time and space itself, we got to hit the like button.
Gotta hit the like
14
button.
people to go.
Yeah, I don't know how we're not kicked off the show yet, but hey, winning's winning.
Yeah, Leo doesn't even know if he's joking or serious. And that's how I feel like with half my conversations with him.
Well, it's easy for me to tell. If the plan and the trade works out, I was serious. If not, I was joking. What is algo time again? A minute ago, 2 minutes ago almost. 12:50 my time Pacific, 3:50 Eastern.
Is NQ going to make it back to 23,400 on Google and Tesla's earnings?
Is a Heikin-Ashi a must-have for your strats? No. Heikin-Ashi is here for my visual aid as like a visual execution chart, but I'm using OrderFlow. So this trail here wasn't really because Heikin-Ashi. It's because at these prices at the time, there was a buy attempt that lost out. They got traded under. And so if it were to come back there, that means under that big buy, there's not enough sell. So I need to get out. And as you can see, there it is a good reason to get out because that was it. It's the turn. It's something that would get me long instead. So that's basically how it is. It wasn't a Heikin-Ashi thing.
Algo. Someone asked a question. Sorry. How do you know it's algo time? Well, it's every day, 10 minutes before the close. The market on close orders get executed, and it usually provides a little bit of a spasm type reaction to price action in ES and NQ. And yes, it is every day.
New high ES. Oh, new high. See? I'm telling you, it's ES's fault. All this is ES's fault.
It really is.
Jeez.
I mean, it's either ES's fault or the option's fault. We could say the options. We love to blame option buying at the end of the day.
I hate them. Double or nothing, 5 minutes into close.
Everybody just doubling down on Tesla and Google calls for earnings here. Probably.
Wow.
Probably
220
blame
votes
them.
split on that 50%, 49%.
So the chat also has no idea what we were going to do, up or down. It shows you that trading is not always just completely random. You can, in fact, flip a coin and still very much be
5 more likes.
Mods.
5 more likes and we'll make the Discord. Stowe's made some cool emotes for me in my private Discord. He made me a Bass Pro hat and a Versace robe.
I made a great sticker today in
Oh, I
Discord.
need to get Nick in here for a sticker. That sticker. How long
That
did
is
it take you to
my
make that?
favorite sticker. How long it taken to do that?
Yeah.
30 seconds.
I sent it to you last night.
Well,
You
I
did it
completely
today.
forgot about it until I was trying to remember the joke so that we could come on air. So I had to watch it one more time and then quickly remembered, oh yeah, I was gonna make a sticker out of this. The things we do for the memes.
hmm I mean, look, it's what keeps us going when the market gives us a 10-point range, right?
I mean, today
If you're not
was
having a good time on the charts, you're not going to have a good P&L. You got to feel good to play good. Who's that? Deion Sanders. You look good, you feel good. You feel good, you play good. You play good, they pay good. Note that down, guys. Put that in your journal.
That's some good wisdom right there.
hey Jim.
It's old school Deion Sanders.
I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to quote my own famous person. I'm going to quote the famous fat fish. NQ is more funner.
It really is.
There's funner and there's more funner.
Is more funner. That's a quote from Fat Fish. Oh. You have arrived. Fat Fish, you arrived a long time ago. You
Yeah,
were
Fat
Ninja
Fish,
Trader
he's
Live
always in the chat.
1.0. Wait, don't tell me that you're not.
Fat Fish's likes should count as 20. Zigzag, thanks. It didn't feel good, but I'm glad you thought it was great.
Dude, the Ninja Trader community came through for you guys. 303 likes.
We got 303?
Yeah.
Ooh,
303, 304.
303.
They never disappoint. They're great.
I
Dude,
mean,
Jim's
everyone
gonna
just
give us
wants
20
to.
minutes extra yard time today.
I
We're
think
so back.
the
We're so
chat just
back.
definitely was looking for us to explain how we are able to break the laws of physics to create 4 days in our day.
Yeah, they want that secret alpha. Oh, it's gonna cost you. I'll redo my price modeling for you guys. Is there any other time like the algo time? No.
You got to explain the turn. I mean, you guys got all sorts of good terms.
I'm
I
Go
really
meant
back in
curious.
time and like three more. Joby. Yeah, that's how you do it.
I'm very curious to see the reaction to Tesla and Google.
yeah.
So you said Google's right after the bell, like not 15 minutes, but right after?
Yeah, it's right after, and then Tesla is 5 minutes later.
How mad would you be though if ES just trades the VWAP instantly then?
I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't be too mad trying to top tick what would in theory be the all-time high short. I'm happy. I will happily catch the next 50 points down rather than trying to call the top.
What's up, Jason? Yeah, thanks for supporting, man.
NQ Jax 2, 23,300. Gamma exposure 2. Go figure. ES wants to make new highs badly. So it might be funner, Fat Fish.
Funner is cool, but I like it more funner.
I can't remember the last time we had a true red day. Can you?
Hmm.
1929.
I mean, I was just thinking like anything more than like 1%, not since post Liberation Day. I don't know
If
if
you're
we've
long,
had
get
one.
out. If you're long, get out now. Nick just jinxed you.
Dude, you know,
I
what
feel
was
like
it?
just based on
Was it
statistics, we
March?
probably do, but
March was when like every day was a threat to be a circuit breaker, wasn't it? And we had like 5% days. That was like
yeah.
March.
And I think NQ even tripped it, but it didn't. It like
It
still
slipped it.
up. Well, it wicked under like the
Yeah.
7%.
Some slippage on the circuit breaker.
Yeah, I can't believe we had all that and we didn't have one limit down or a Globex limit down or
I
anything.
know.
No fun.
Man, we're gonna close right at the point of control for the ES today, right at Jack's 4, another gamma level, 63.90 to the T, almost.
New all-time high ES.
Again,
Bastards. That POC, man.
yeah, that once that point of control shifted, I was just like, oh, this is either going to be great or this trade is cooked immediately.
I feel for you on that ES
You
trade
just could not
because
get the move.
it just didn't even budge. It didn't do anything. Yeah.
And now they're going to come for your entry, excuse me.
Oh yeah, there's my entry out.
So
Should
let's
hit
see.
Wow.
reverse.
See what Google does here.
JD Florida man, the answer is I use Menthor Q. Menthor Q for gamma levels.
Jeff, yeah, I compress my DOM for NQ for 2 ticks. So 2 ticks is a point to kind of eliminate the riffraff when I'm looking at the prints, like the bid ask. So I would advise trying it out. Some people I think might compress it even one whole point, which to me is a little too much, but yeah. If anyone's having trouble with NQ, like how slippery it is in the thin book, you can try to compress it on your price charts and stuff.
Well, there we have it, folks. Now we wait for the fun part. You want to stick around for a couple minutes or you guys got to roll?
I could stick around. I do have a question, Jim. I just
Yeah.
saw your tweet. Is Kane on again tomorrow?
Oh, did I mess my tweet up? No, there's most likely I messed up my tweet.
Oh, okay.
That's very possible. So let's see what I did. I just figured out you could like schedule them.
Oh, schedule tweets. I don't even know how to do that. I just
Yeah, I'm
started using Twitter.
all right.
Just
So I'm
to
gonna take. You want me to get rid of Kane? Kane's not coming tomorrow. Forget it. He's
I
off.
don't I don't I don't feel any ways about what you do with your Twitter, Jim.
just
Well,
to
you just told me that Kane can't come.
Jim's lying on my name.
just a
Oh
casual
man.
3-point spread in NQ as we're waiting for Google's earnings.
Let's see what we got. All right, I think I fixed it. Maybe I don't know. See if I could pin it. All right, I fixed it, everybody. So while we're waiting here to see if, oh,
There it goes.
all right.
Oh, Google shooting up.
Yeah, it's liking it.
I'm going to assume that's a double beat. We'll find out. I haven't seen the number yet.
Hey there, Yep, look at it go. All right, here we go. T-Mobile, what? Could you guys hear me?
Yep.
Mhm.
T-Mobile, 8.2 is a beat. I got the T-Mobile data, $2.84. Oh, Google in red. EPS was a beat, 2.31 versus estimate 2.18. Revenue, 96.43 billion versus 93.97 billion. So that's only a $2.5 billion beat.
Just
It sounds good to me
just
though.
2.5 billion.
That sounds good to me. There you go. Market's liking it.
We were
All
cooked
right.
all along on those shorts.
I mean,
All
I
right,
guess the
guys.
signs were there, XY.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody always knows.
I
Somebody
see. No, I
knows.
was trying to show you with the lines, with the trend lines and stuff. I'm telling you.
Maybe Nancy went long 10 minutes ago.
Google's coming off now, though. I didn't see the guide.
This whole move has been given back. Huh?
I mean, Google up like 10 days in a row and kind of probably ran up a little bit into this release as it is.
It's not a bad time to take profits if
Yeah,
you've been long Google for 10 days.
settling back down now. All right, tomorrow, let's do the lineup tomorrow. Tomorrow, we have a special guest, Michelle Snyder at Market Minute. She's going to be with Cheyenne Deli early in the morning tomorrow. Remember, 8 a.m. start tomorrow morning. Pharm is back tomorrow. Pharm is back tomorrow from his vacation. We're going to learn all about it. Tanya trades, trading boxes, is going to be trading the open. Christian is going to be with us. And the Stowe 42 is going to be with us. Midday markets trading in the morning. And XYZ and Leo trading to close tomorrow. XYZ is working overtime again.
I'm working, y'all.
All right, all right. Well, appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Good session. Great day on NinjaTrader Live. I'll be in better shape tomorrow. I was discombobulated today, so I had all sorts of mental typos, but we'll get over that. We'll get a good night's sleep tonight and be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. East Coast time. Chat, appreciate you more than you could ever imagine. Thank you for being with us. Appreciate it. Hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. Tell your friends, your neighbors, your countrymen, people you meet at the grocery store. Everyone's trading. Come to NinjaTrader Live. They'll have an awesome experience. You won't let them down. So having said all that, folks, most important message of the day, please be safe out there. Be good to each other. See you tomorrow.
See you, chat.
See you guys.